welcome back to my channel. So today I've got some space here because I'm gonna be writing the songs one by one as I'm saying them. So you guys, I hope you're excited for this Warning Tuesday because I'm finally going to give you my ranking of the songs. I've just heard them. I have for you the acoustic version of Hunter to react to right after this. So if you just want to skip to it, just do it. It's fine. I'm very excited. I can't wait to give you my opinion and what's going on. I've got some pairs in some of them. So there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there's one that's paired. There's also one that's like so close that they could be easily a pair, but I've left them alone. So here we go. We're starting from the last. By the way, you guys all have different opinions and different things, so don't really get mad. It's like my opinion, so I just hope you don't really get angry at me. It's how I felt it. I've recently just listened to them again. I've written down points and just by the feeling and what I would think I would just listen to when I would have like a feeling about something would be that song that I've put at the top or second or third. Like my top 3, top 5 would be the ones that I would listen on a loop. And the rest are like a bit like less, but still as important to me, honestly. It was so hard, but the songs are so like different from each other that I could like clearly distinguish some songs, and some songs were like so different from like others. So okay, now in last place I had to put Crimson Queen. Now I know you guys that Crimson Queen is just amazing and I loved this storytelling vibe it had. But honestly, like the whole album is so intense and everything, and to this specific song, I felt like I absolutely loved it and enjoyed it so much when I first listened to it. But then there's just so many songs that are just absolutely amazing and so crazy to listen to and to know. That you honestly just like, you can't avoid them, you can't ignore them. So I just had to put this last. I couldn't find anything else to put last. I couldn't, it's crazy. I absolutely love the story and everything that was like that. But I have to say something, that when the girls sing together, there's just something about it that I really love. And because Danny was a bit alone there, I felt like it's a bit like, you know, that something was missing, even though the song completes itself, connecting with every single one next to it. So, but yeah, that was the last place. I feel so bad. My heart aches just because I put the Song of the Warnings in last place. I feel so bad. Okay, so one step above in number 11, if I'm not wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes. So at number 11 we have 2 songs. It's my double. It's my only double. And it's for one reason and only one. I've put in number 11 The End and Dust to Dust. I put them together because we have Paz singing in both of them. And I absolutely love it. Absolutely adore it. One of the reasons that it's above Crimson Queen is that. But the fact, I don't know, there's like, and I absolutely love that it's like the circle and everything, and it's like coming back to it and it's completing it. That's why I thought, okay, it has to be together. No matter what, these two have to be together. But there were just so many different songs that I wrote so many notes about that I just couldn't ignore them. I just had to put them above it. It's like that crazy. It's that feeling that I got, how many complex like music there is into them. But honestly, Dust to Dust could easily, as well with The End, just link themselves with the above song, which is number 10, and that song is that one. Like that song It's very powerful overall. It's just beautiful and like crazy, but it has an amazing solo. It's not my favorite solo that I would be like, okay, because of the solo I'm gonna raise you a bit. No, my favorite solo is at the top, you can tell. But like, yeah, it's one of the songs that honestly I could just link it together with The End and Dust to Dust, and even put The End and Dust to Dust above it. But I'm still in question between these two. But yeah. So, okay. Yeah, I think that, yes. Now, going up a bit, I chose The One. Now, my notes here say that I'm trembling just because I'm like scared. So it starts off quiet, and I really appreciate that it starts quiet and then it goes boom, crazy. So it's absolutely adorable, and I love it's such a catchy kind of song and rhythm that I had to put it above the others. But there's so many that are as catchy and even crazier and better in my opinion, and what I'm feeling from them, that I had to put it a bit lower. So that's The One. Moving on to number 12, 11, 10, 9 to number 8. Number 8 is Red Hands Fade. I hope you're not disappointed. I really thought that would be a bit higher, but I'm putting it as number 8 because where's my notes? Red Hands Fade. So the start was a bomb, and that's why I thought, like, I love a quick, crazy start. That's why I thought it would be like higher. But then I absolutely love the rhythm, but it's like it's simple. What I love about it is simple, yet it's like at the top and everything, and there's just something about it. Like the solo was crazy. Also the voice, that voice, like one of the best voice performances in my opinion. But I felt something more in other songs. So yeah. So that's what I have to say about Red Hands Fade. Now number 7, we have Stalker. So for Stalker, why did I put it number 7? I love the piano start, first of all, just because it's something crazy and like different from what they usually start off with. Like that sound of a piano playing instead of the guitar, instead of the drums, instead of the bass. That change is obviously needed, because when you have the same thing every single time, it's not like as enjoyable. But then like we also have like the voice that I absolutely love, which just makes you feel like she is legit going crazy. That is absolutely crazy and amazing. But I feel like not only that, but the power of that song is crazy. There's like that perfect control in the voice and the music and the rhythm that I love. And I also wrote about how unique the rhythm is. Like it's crazy how like unique that rhythm is. It's one of the songs that legit has a unique rhythm that you don't expect to have like a legit pattern to it, but there still is a pattern to it. There's other songs that legit don't have a pattern to them. Like it's only like the chorus, and then the rest of the music, it's like so crazy and going all over the place, but it makes so much sense, and you're like, what? How? Okay, so next song. Oh, I'm scared. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 6, getting closer to top 5, but not yet in it, is Dull Knives. Now, Dull Knives, I put it there because I love the rhythm. I love the lyrics, like how they sound just like so cool and everything. The message is just so interesting and everything. It's top as in complexity, as I said, like the previous one wasn't just that top. This one's even more crazy, it's even more like complex in music and doesn't have a pattern and everything. There's another one who's even more than that. Maybe not as much, but there's other factors that really make it at the top. And like the end, just the end just really cuts it off, like very quiet. I know it links with the next one, but if you listen to it alone and you hear that end, something's missing for me. You know, that's why I had to put number 6. Like, everything's crazy about it, and I absolutely love it. But that ending, it gives me a bit of chills. But at the same time, I'm like, I need an appropriate ending. So yes, I would have to link it with another song to say that it legit deserves like to go up higher. So that the ending actually links nicely. So we have just hit our top 5. Are you guys ready? So in my top 5 we have Sinister Smiles, and honestly it's so close with number 4. So close. So Sinister Smiles is there because I do love how Pau starts that one. Just love it. And that conversation that we had is so interesting between Pau and the Queen, or Danny. I love the high note we have. The solo is just so good. It's like my second favorite solo. Also how good and bad are talking and everything. That break apart, like pauses and everything. Break apart, break apart. Like that thing is just like so good. And how it doesn't have any music in it. It's just saying it, and how it catches the crowd and everything. I absolutely love it. But I do think that a bit better goes in number 4 is Hunter. Hunter is just like the message and everything, and how it's like directly to the whole like album thing about like oh my god, like Riding Hood covered in like the head and everything. And where is it? Hunter. Rhythm's top. I still remember the song, legit the rhythm and everything, which is very, very important to me. There was one more song that I really, really remembered, which was, I think it's coming up later, but there's another one song that I really, really remember. So other than that, I absolutely love how it's so sharp. To the point, and again, it's one of the songs that has no pattern to it other than the specific like points of the main parts that are always the same. Like everything else about it in the music, it's crazy. The rhythm, the solo, absolutely amazing. Okay, we've reached our top 3, and you have guessed our top three are between our Psychotic, our Queen of the Murder Scene, and Sacrifice. The Sacrifice. These songs are in the top 3. Are you ready to learn which ones are where? So, at number 3, we have The Sacrifice. So, I honestly thought, after listening to the whole album, throughout listening to it, that I would keep Sacrifice at the top. Because of the message, because of how I can easily feel the message of the song. But the other songs beat it to it. So, for The Sacrifice, I have written that it is that one song that I still remember. So if you remember when I said it that. So, it's that beginning and music is top. I love how it's all put together. The song is absolutely like sang amazingly. It's like perfect in like singing and everything. Like that was one of the peak moments being sang in the Leonardo concert, I believe, in my opinion. And I still think that it made the top 3 for me because I needed one song to really speak to me about the message. If I had 3 songs that I would just listen to from all of them, it would be that one for the message. That had to be the top 3. So our main competition, right here, right now, which is going to be number 2, which is going to be number 1. And at number 2, we have Queen of the Murder Scene. As you have realized, you guys, Psychotic is at the top. Now, why is Queen of the Murder Scene second? I honestly thought I would put it third, but Queen of the Murder Scene, its music is absolutely crazy. It's that song that I talked about that has this thriller factor that I adore and love, and it would be that one song that I would listen to in Halloween time just to get me in the mood. Like, really, really appreciate like that vibe it gives out. What I love about it is that it has one of my favorite like rhythms and voice power. It's like so cool, and like everything is just amazing. I love that solo. Amazing. And how it casts that spell being cast, like that fast, like casting a spell is just amazing. So I absolutely love it. Now, why is psychotic at the top? You might be wondering. Well, I still remember how crazy it is. I still remember the power of it that it has, how fast it starts off. It's the only song that goes so fast, that goes so crazy. And I'm like, I'm getting anxiety by it, and it's so good. In a good way, anxiety, not in a bad way. It has such a fast and creepy kind of words being sang as well. That's so good. It's similar to the spell casting, but this one's even more crazy. It's like zombie cheerleaders are like saying them, because it's like in that kind of manner that you would have people like being like that, but like in a very like creepy kind of way. And one main factor is that scream that's pre-recorded but really got me. That's a legit scream from the girls, and I was so shocked. I couldn't, and it still shocks me. It's that on point, that perfect, and the perfect position of a song that legit just gets me every time. Also love how the queen is basically going crazy, how she has power still over the whole thing. Well, she thinks she does. Just everything about the song is just so crazy, still makes sense, still doesn't. It's so many things, and I still haven't figured out most of it. That just gets me every time. So I just had to go with, like, it's absolutely one of my tops, and it had to be the top one. So I hope you enjoyed the list. If you did, make sure to like, and it's coming right now. You're going to enjoy Hunter, the acoustic version. I'm not gonna say anything more. I hope you enjoyed this. What's your opinions? Do write your list. Do you think that I picked right? It's right. It's okay if you criticize and be like, no, it's not right. But I'm not gonna change the list if you like prove it wrong, if you like that. Throughout time, I might come up and tell you, you know, guys, I've been listening to this a lot. It might be my new favorite. But this is a legit, like, very, like, listen to intense list and figure out. So, yeah. Enjoy the rest of the video. Welcome back to the Warning Tuesdays. We are continuing strong. You have suggested that I do the acoustic version of Hunter. I'm really excited to listen to it and everything. This is also our second part of the video, but I actually am filming this one first, because I really want to just at the end of this just like go back and really structure everything and present them to you well. So I don't know the list yet. I just want to know your thoughts anyways. Do comment them down below, because I will be giving, anyways, the list will be coming first and then in this video. I hope it doesn't end up being a huge video. So yeah, today we're doing this one as well as the list and ranking of the whole second album of The Warning. So I hope you're ready. I'm really excited. Look at that. Okay, give me a second. I need to actually like put this somewhere where I can see most of the things happening. So, yeah. No bad.
I'm one step behind when you close your eyes. I'm breathing on your neck, I'm the chill down your spine. A shadow, your ghost, I'm here to collect the payment that you're running from, the lifestyle you spend.
how Danny's voice is still that powerful, and you still get the same kind of mood as when you had the live one with the actual, like, not that acoustic kind of version. And everything's like, I don't know, I still kind of feel it might be not that like strong as before, but I still kind of feel like that vibe and everything. So
your neck, I'm the chill down your spine. Shadow your ghost, I'm here to collect the payment that you're running from the lifestyle you spend. You taunt me with words that don't make a sound. You mock with your actions, you laugh with no doubt. You relish the pain, will cherish it more. Cause after this there'll be nothing to feel anymore. Fall on to me now. Time is running out. Fall on to me now. Time is running out. And both of your feet fall on the steps you couldn't climb. I'll be there to pull you undertake, but what is mine? You think you can take my title away? Well, I'm coming back. Better run away. It's my turn. I'll pass the judgment. You can't escape your fate.
I like this kind of more static kind of like music because of the acoustic and their actual like guitars and like electric, where you have additional stuff and everything. It makes it sound different and like smoother and everything and all that. I love this kind of static thing that happens and everything. It just adds a thing to it. It's very, very interesting, like a nice tempo. And it just shows off the power of everyone's like voices when they're like singing and everything a lot more, which makes it even better to watch and listen to, honestly, because it's like clearer and everything.
I'm right at your door and I'm counting to 3. Don't need no permission to take you with me. Girl, you'll go do it again. It's not a question of why, it's a question of when. Fall on to me now. Time is running out. Fall on to me now. Time is running out. When both of your feet fall on the steps you couldn't climb, I'll be there to pull you undertake, but what is mine? You think you can take my title away? Well, I'm coming back. Better run away. It's my turn. I'll pass the judgment. You can't escape your fate.
Okay, that part was really nice. The acoustic version. Oh, I love how you can hear the instruments.
When both of your
really
feet
appreciate
fall
that.
on the steps you couldn't climb, I'll be there to pull you undertake, but what is mine? You think you can take my title away? Well, I'm coming back. Better run away. It's my turn. I'll pass the judgment. You can't escape your fate. Run! Run! Run!
That was so good. I absolutely loved it. Oh, look at the girls laughing. They're so good together. Oh, I absolutely adored it. That was so good. Still had a lot of power, a lot of soul in it. I enjoyed that it wasn't that intense because it gives you more time to see how skilled the girls are, the power of their voices. It still brings back like the actual original like feeling that you get. Just though, like how you can listen to the instruments is something completely different, and I'm all for it. I'm living for it. I like both ones. Even though I think because I watched the original first, I just really like the original. Just because of the feeling they give you, but here I can clearly like listen to the instruments, and because they're like acoustic and everything, it's like there's something about it that's also very interesting. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like, subscribe, click the bell for notifications. This little guy called Albert will be sending you. Make sure to tell me, guys, your favorites and your lists, rankings. If you had to rank them, how would they be ranked? So yeah, I'm gonna do my best. I don't know how it's gonna go, but yeah, I hope you enjoy the list. And I'll see you guys next time in my next video of the morning. Bye.